For what author would pen the end with the story only just beginning, and your story, my dear grandparents, is just beginning? Those speckles of gray are a testimony of God's glory. So wear them with pride, Grandma. Stand tall in your radiant beauty. Stand strong, Grandpa, in your elegant poise. Time and season change, but God, He remained the same. Embrace every year like a gentle caress, every decade a lover's touch. God, He provided all. He is all things, and it is He who is granted every year of every decade, every week of every month, every hour of every day, and every second of every minute. And if my calculations are correct, that's more than enough time to be grateful. God knew who He called you to be, what He called you to do, and who He called you to raise. And I'll forever be amazed at how it is possible to encompass the unique needs of so many in merely two, how you so effortlessly cater to your grandchildren, children, and so many others too. Those speckles of gray are a shining glory, and though the world seems in such a hurry to forsake the righteousness and aging gracefully, I'll take a leaf from my grandparents' book and age gratefully. Grateful for a time such as this, to reminisce of years past and years still to come. Those speckles of gray are a shining glory, and though the world may see the slight bend in your knee, bow in your back, hunch in your posture, not understanding that sometimes carrying the weight of a destiny can leave these mere mortal bones a little weary, but the spirit man remains invigorated. They may notice the slight crease in your forehead, but see you raising 5 children against a notion that they were nothing and couldn't become something, and instead with an appreciation for their royal ancestry, their lineage from an almighty trinity. Well, it can take its toll. Remnants, if you will, of it remaining in the world, but not of it. And every other so-called sign of senescence is simply an occupational hazard. Those prayer warrior battle wounds from all those who would assume your loved ones easy targets. But there's a victory in consistently conquering the enemy that gives the skin this effervescent glow. Those speckles of gray are a shining glory, and though some may say age is but a number, I'll respectfully disagree. It's a badge of honor, a declaration of God's faithfulness, a proclamation of prosperity, an illustration of the futility of the schemes and plans of the enemy. See, God saw fit in His infinite mercy to bless you with age so abundantly. So in this day, we celebrate not just your birthdays, but the decades past and the decades still to come. And when those speckles of gray become streaks, and in your graying years, God will be your strength. He will sustain you. He will carry you through. And with the wisdom of aged men and the understanding of a long life, you, my dear grandparents, shall be timeless.